Welcome to the show. The H-bomb in the lab, cook and feel on screen. Zesty vibes loud, turn cringe to a meme. All your filters off, it's a wild reveal. One edit from me and the fiction gets real. Play that tape.
If you're wondering why my eyes may look a little bit like, perhaps I've been crying, well, it's because I'm crying with joy, tears of joy, that today we are unboxing this driving force shifter, this D920 driving wheel and pedal set, and we'll be messing around with it and hooking it up and getting it working with my PC. I know, that's not why my eyes look like that. Peace. So basically, this week has been incredibly hot here in Washington State. The temperatures have jumped huge. We went from low to mid 70s to high 80s, summertime weather. Because of that, we put in all the air conditioners in the house, and we've had them full blast, and the air is very dry, and it's made my eyes burn pretty bad. So this morning I popped in some lubricating eye drops, and now my eyes are like, looking like they're glassy, like I'm crying. I'm sorry about that. I know I'm very emotional. You guys complain all the time how I'm a sissy, and I just constantly am bursting into tears every stream. I'm very sorry about that. It's all part of the e-begging persona to constantly be crying about everything. So anyway, that's what's going on with that, if you're wondering. Someone said, why don't you play Blueprints today with the wheel? And I was like, wait a minute. We probably could. Because blueprints, all you need in blueprints, think about it. You need one thing to walk forward, which could maybe be the pedal. Right? You turn with the wheel. You could use the wheel to turn your direction. You need one button to click and select. You need one button to open your map. You only need like 4 buttons. So we could probably play blueprints with the wheel if we mapped it properly. It would actually work. I don't know if we're going to do that. Maybe we will. But it could be a funny final blueprint stream today or whatever. Speaking of blueprints, I just said final blueprints. And you might say, wait, what? Well, today is the do or die stream for blueprints. As you know, we have been playing blueprints for over 2 months. That's right. That's how long this game has been in my rotation. If you actually take a look back at the playlist, okay, part 1 of Blueprints is over 2 months ago, I believe. Well, I took it off my main page, so now I can't see it. But this playthrough has been going on and on and on for a very long time. Here, let's see. Here's part 1. April 10th, so no lie, 1 day short. 2 months, okay? This playthrough is over 50 hours. And at this point, people are like, dude, your playing is so long, but is it ever going to end? What's the ending of the game? And the answer is, I don't know. The game seems to never end. Like, it just endlessly continues with more mysteries, more puzzles to solve. And I really don't know, like, what is the next big thing? Am I supposed to break down the wall in the chess puzzle room? Or am I supposed to solve the laser candle puzzle in the crypt / mausoleum or whatever it's called, catacombs? Am I supposed to open all of the 8 doors in the hidden underground area? Or is there something else I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. The game just keeps having more things open and open and open, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So the thing is, attendance and support has completely fallen off for this game. Most people, when I play this game, complain and say, why are you still playing this game? You should be doing other things. There's tons of other games we want more of, and instead you just keep playing more blueprints. And I'm like, well, I like the game. I do. I really like the game. It's unique. It's absolutely one of my favorite games of the year and probably my favorite puzzle game of all time. It'd be a shame to drop it, but I have to understand something. I am a public streamer and I'm making content for an audience. This is not me just making content for me. If it was, I'd probably be playing a lot more games that people don't care about. For example, Metaphor. Last year, I very much wanted to play, but no one liked it. So I decided not to buy it and play it, and it sucked because I know it was probably one of the better games or best games of the year, and I didn't get to it. But what are you going to do? That's kind of the double-edged sword of being a content creator. Is you've got to find the content your audience wants. And at this point, 2 months into Blueprints, 50 hours in, it's not doing well. Every time I play it, we get lower attendance. We get almost non-existent support. Sometimes that's not the case, but last time I played Blueprints, yikes, it did not do well at all. I think we made it $30. So yeah, I can't have streams like that, okay? So today we're going to see how Blueprints does. It's basically the final stream, the do or die stream. Now, very much here how it's going to work, okay? If people stick around and do engage and support with Blueprints today, I will keep it in the rotation just occasionally. I'll do it maybe once a week moving forward just to keep it in there so we can keep making progress, okay? But if Blueprints does horribly again today, then that's going to be it. All right? And, I hope you understand. If you don't, I'm sorry. I tried my best for like a month. I've been trying to rally support and get people to care about this game. They sadly really don't. It is a small audience, and I'm one of the small audience. I like the game a ton. I want to keep doing it, but I got to do stuff people want. All right? So let's see how Blueprints goes. How do you think Blueprints will do today, Jasper? What do you think? Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty. Jasper. What's going on? Why are you jumping all over and needing me? Right in the middle of my show. Silly boy. Okay, so, let's see how Blueprints does today. It is really the do or die stream. Maybe playing it with the wheel will get some support. Maybe, I mean, it'd be pretty funny to mess with the wheel, but I don't think we'd play the entire stream like that. I'd like to see if we can get it to work, though. That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, so that's the first stream. Now, tonight, seems like it's going to be a hype stream. We will be using the wheel, the pedal, and the shift for American Truck Simulator tonight. People have wanted this ever since I started the game a month and a half ago. They said, will you get like a pedal and accessory and stuff to use for it? And I said, well, we'll see how the streams do. And if you remember, the agreement was that if we hit support goals playing American Truck Simulator, that I would get it. And I'm true to my word. I spent almost it was over $350 after tax on this setup. So I hope that it works. I hope that you guys enjoy it. But also, yesterday, I gave you my final thoughts on the Switch 2, which is essentially that the Switch 2 currently is a humongous ripoff. Anyone who bought it basically got fooled and scammed because we were all told that Mario Kart World would be this brand new groundbreaking entry in Mario Kart, and it's a lie. It's literally a bait and switch. It's more of the same, no added content at all, and therefore there's nothing to do on the Switch 2 besides play old games right now. Okay? So I made a special broken out highlight of this, about 15 minutes of me talking about Switch 2 yesterday. The video has done very well. The highlight has over 3,000 views and climbing. It's got over 100 likes and climbing. It's doing pretty good. I mean, I'm very happy that in the fall, I decided to start doing highlights because when I just would talk about stuff on my podcast, it really wouldn't get the attention it deserved. But now when I break out these highlights and I make them individual videos that I promote them on X and on my channel, they actually do better. So I'm hoping that obviously that video will do much better. I mean, we're 12 hours is 3,000 views. It's probably going to get a good amount of views, and I'm happy for that. Okay, it means, you got to understand that all the trouble I went through to get to Switch 2 was necessary being a creator. But obviously, I'd like to get content out of it, and only having one day of content is kind of underwhelming. It was launch day, then I did one other stream of multiplayer, and there's literally nothing left to do on it besides just the same repetitive multiplayer. That's very disappointing. So, I mean, to be honest, I definitely thought that we were going to get more out of it. I thought that the campaign would take much longer than 3 hours. I thought that the multiplayer would actually be interesting, that we'd be ranking up and excited to do better, and none of that exists in the game. It's pretty sad, okay? So, let's see how everything goes today. I'm excited, but today will I be breaking out a highlight? Maybe not, unless something funny happens with the wheel, which I hope doesn't, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Let's unbox the wheel. Let's get it set up and working. Let's see how it all works, okay? After that, if there's extra time, let's see how much extra time we have. Because I did tell you guys that if you guys wanted me to react to more trailers and the like, I would do it. But obviously, I want to see how everything goes with the wheel setup first before we mess with anything else, okay? First of all, how is everyone today? As you many people, attendance on the podcast is pretty good today. I wonder why, but is it really because of the wheel? You guys are all here to see the wheel. Wow, it's that exciting. The wheel is really exciting, apparently. So good morning, we got Game Boy, King Michael. A lot of people on Kick are saying, say hello to King Michael over on YouTube. How's everyone doing? Doing well? Ready for a chill day, I hope? Cool. All right. Now, guys, please today, I'm going to say it now. Support this stream. Super chat, super stickers, memberships, and gifted memberships on YouTube. Subs and gifted subs on Kick and tips on both sides. Support this stream. Why? Because I haven't hit a goal since Friday night. Before then, I haven't hit a goal in a while. I didn't hit a goal for Summer Game Fest. Okay? I've basically only been hitting my goals 50% of the time, if that. Yesterday, we didn't hit a single goal between both streams. So things are very slow right now. That sucks. You know, I need to get that momentum back. We want to be doing rewards. Like I said, I was hoping to do DSP Tries It tomorrow for this T-Pay Munchies meal at Jack in the Box. But now it looks like it's probably not going to happen unless we get people who start supporting the streams. All right? Now, today I'm doing something that was very expensive, this wheel, which I committed to you guys that I would do for support. And then as soon as I basically hit the support to get the wheel, the support dried up. What happened? Right? So let's go. Let's get our first support of the day, shall we? Let's do it. Let's get some support. Mozzie, with our first supporter of the day, $2 super chat. Thank you, Mozzie. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. I appreciate that, Mozzie. And set momentum with a big flex emote like this. Gasper's hair's all over the keyboard now. Okay. All right, that's our first super chat. Who's going to be our first tip? Who's going to be our first sub and our first member? I'll be honest, the Kick support has slowed down tremendously. I just looked. We are down around 50 to 60 subs on Kick that normally we would have. They're just gone. And that's, you know, one of the major reasons why support has been slower is because the Kick support has died out. And it would be great to get some more today. All right? Let's get it right now. Who's going to be our first sub on Kick? Let's get our first one. Let's get our first member. Let's get our first tip at one of each. Get that support flowing in each direction to get some momentum going while we do this unboxing of all these driving peripherals, okay? Lukewarm Coconut, hello over on Kick. How's it going, man? Okay. Are we ready? All right. Well, let's get started, and I will do shout-outs live as the support rolls in, as it absolutely will. All right? I received a $10 tip. I'm giving you just the tip. Well, thank you for just the tip. If you wanted to dive into the coffers head first, I would also allow that. Head first. All right, enough. It's too bad. The puns are horrible. Okay, thank you for a $10 tip there, whoever that was. So, pretty tight. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to wiggle the table when I use it. There's nothing I could do about that, you know? It's going to move. But here's a cord, so the cord will go into the back of the wheel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the mic is attached to the table, too. There's nothing you could do when I woo this. It's going to wiggle the mic. It's going to wiggle the camera. You want to do a test? Let's do a test. Okay, hold on. The camera has auto wiggle adjustment, okay? So if I'm using the camera, let me turn off the effects. All right, so here we are. Now I'm going to shift. Ready? It wiggles a little bit. You might or might not see the mic because it really depends on what we do. All right, but I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. This table is not ultra stable. Everything wiggles when I do. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. Look, there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake. There's nothing I could do about that. It's got to sit on the table, you know? Like, there's no way around that. The camera, I can't attach to anywhere else. The camera doesn't work attaching to this table. I wish it did, but it doesn't, because this table doesn't have a flat end. It's rounded, so I can't attach the camera there. Yeah, The only thing I could think of would be I would have to get like a tripod. And put a tripod here on the floor, and it's somehow attached this clamp that this camera is on to the tripod. So the camera wouldn't wiggle. So the microphone would still wiggle, but the camera wouldn't. So you probably wouldn't see as much wiggling. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. It's just gonna look like that, you know? That's the only thing I can think of is to get a small tripod for the camera so the camera won't wiggle. The microphone has to wiggle. There's nowhere I can put the microphone but this table. Okay? This is so short. Are you kidding me? I don't think this is gonna reach, to be honest. I really don't think it is. Here, let's try to put this on the table and see if it'll reach. I don't think it will. Let's find out. That's the one I already loosened. Okay, and then this cord actually is supposed to stick out the front here. I see. And then what I'm going to do, I guess what I got to do is I got to plug everything else in first. Because if I don't, when I put this on the table, then the cords are all going to stick out. So, man, this is a pain. It is. There's so many cords. This is an actual real pain. There's going to be a million cords going here. Do this. I don't think this is going to reach. This looks like a super short cord. I don't know why they would give you a short-ass cord on an expensive gaming peripheral. This should be like 8 to 10 feet. This looks like it's maybe 5. Which is dumb as hell. Well, hold on. Joe. Here's the pedal pour. Okay. Look at this to plug into it. This is weird stuff. So that's gonna go here. Yeah, that's gonna plug in there like this. And hard to get it to plug in when the wheel rotates. Like that. Okay, so now all the cords should be laid out. Now I can attach... Wait, where's the power go? Where the hell does the power cord plug in? I don't see the port for the power anywhere on here. It claims it's right next to one of the serial ports. Ah. This isn't even what the bottom of it looks like. This is the opposite of what the bottom of it looks like. It's been flipped. What the hell? Okay, there it is. I see it. Okay. Uh-oh. Guess what? We're probably gonna have a problem here. Because of this all now, my keyboard stopped working. Yeah. I think there's too much stuff plugged into the hub now. So now my keyboard just stopped working. It's not working at all. It turned off. So that's not good. Obviously, I need my keyboard to work, and it just completely stopped. So I gotta try to rearrange stuff. Give me a second. I got a $2 tip from Dom. I've seen a lot of BS hating online lately, so I hope this helps. Thank you, Dom. I don't know anything about it. I pay no attention. I'm well aware that these morons do all their memes and nonsense on social media and shit. I never even seen it. I pay no attention to any of it. I got my life to live. I don't got time to waste on idiots. So, okay. Quick setup with the gamepad or steering wheel. Simple automatic, real automatic, sequential, high, A shifter. A wheel for wheel with pedals. Use buttons to switch between driving forward, standing, neutral, or reversing, and press the accelerator pedal and let the automat handle the gears. Yes. Because I want to do automatic for now. I don't want to be doing manual. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's do that, real automatic. Joy wheel axis steers. Joy clutch to accelerate. Joy accelerator. No, I want to use the Piet pedals. So it says use shift or joy button 4 to gear forward or control to go in reverse, but I have the shifter, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's gonna work. I have no idea. Well, let's just try it. Let's try it here. I'm not gonna say what we do though. Ahaha. Let's test for tonight. Here we go. All right, let's just drive, free drive. Okay, ready? So how do I start it? Start it's supposed to be right thumbstick. Oh, that's horn. It's left for some reason, left thumbstick, which is weird. I swore it was right before. All right. The pedal does nothing. The pedal does nothing. The reel works, but I'm pressing the gas. Nothing's happening. I don't get it. What do you mean shift? I put it on automatic. The car is off, it didn't start. Then what's that? Why is it's on right now, isn't that? It says I'm supposed to be pressing right thumbstick in, but it doesn't work. This is the right thumbstick and it honks, so they remapped it. That's reverse. I put it in reverse. That's reverse. It won't drive. I could go, I know how to do reverse. And now it still won't go. No, a parking brake, I don't know anything about the parking brake. I never used it. Put it into drive, how? I have a shifter, it doesn't do anything. That's not reverse. Yeah, it's in neutral, you're right. It's in neutral. How the hell do I get it to shift to drive? Oh, there we go, did it just go? No. What does that say? I can't read it. Too small. That does something. Third gear, is that what that says? Clutch, how? I shouldn't have to do clutch. It's an automatic. So the car isn't on yet. How do I turn it on? I'm supposed to be right thumbstick. This is the right thumbstick button, and it honks, so it mapped raw. Maybe paddles? Oh, okay. Whoa, this is completely wrong. They're reversed. I'm serious. This is supposed to be right turn, it's left. This is supposed to be left turn, it's right. So the buttons are all screwed up. They're not mapped properly at all. Yeah, it's not mapped. It's all wrong. So the default mapping of this wheel doesn't work. Not at all. So we're gonna have to manually map all the buttons. I don't get it. There's nothing here to map buttons anywhere. Do you see anywhere where it says map the buttons? No. Here, this here. In-game mapping. I can't do it. Look. What the fuck? Input wizard? I already did this. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't get it. Does anyone know how to do this? Because this doesn't work. Real automatic doesn't work. It maps everything wrong. The turn signals are wrong. The thumbstick is wrong. These are all mapped wrong. All the buttons. I don't know how to manually map buttons. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. So shift up, shift down. That's shifting control. I don't even know what these are. You have an A shifter connected. With user for simulation of the real automatic gear shifter, enable this option if you can assign A shifter positions, forward and reverse modes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, it's working, supposedly. Look, here's reverse, right? Yeah, see, it's registering. Okay. Yeah, I want that. There's nothing to map buttons anywhere. I can't even map my turns, and there's no button to turn on the fucking engine. It's supposed to be right thumbs to click in, which is this button. When I push it, it honks the horn. So it auto-mapped it wrong. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get it to map properly. I've been to search what? Engine start. Ow. It's not that, I don't know. I don't get it. Why does this guy be so fucking frustrated? Why can't it just work? No, you have to sit here and fuck with it because it's PC, right? And just work. I have to waste 4 hours doing this. Try ignition. Nope. Nope. Keys and buttons are down below. Okay, throttle. Brake reverse. We already have all this stuff. The start, stop engine electricity. E or joy button 9. Okay, they needed button 8. See that? Okay. Wipers. Do I want wipers? Maybe I should put up wipers as a button. Right now it's P. Okay, here we go. Left turn indicator. Dotted. Right turn indicator. Dotted. Okay. How about headlights? Is that light modes? Why be light modes? Now I have no horn, but I don't really need one. Sadly, there's no middle button to smash to get your horn. I wish there was. Okay, ready? Now, let's just start the engine. Did the engine start? That's supposed to be engine start. And then I put it into drive, and I press gas. Nothing. It makes that noise when I push gas. It makes that noise when I push gas. So it's wrong. That's not the accelerator. Okay. Okay, so I gotta map it. Ow. Throttle. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Go to options, change it to simple automatic, not real automatic. Oh yeah. Hey. Why would I use clutch to drive and accelerator to reverse? What? Why would I drive with my left foot? That doesn't make any sense at all. Why? No. I want this. Are they insane? There. Okay, that's what I want. That is insanely stupid. They're out of their minds. Okay, we're good now. I think it works now. You ready? So, is the engine? Now the engine's off. Now the engine's on. Ready? I got it in drive. No, I don't. It says neutral. All right, it's working, but now it truly is automatic, meaning I'm not really shifting at all. Like, basically now, this stick doesn't do anything. Okay. Brake? Okay, the brake works, but I pulled the entire table toward me. I pulled the whole table at me to brake. You can barely hear. I'm gonna have to up the volume later because the air conditioning's so loud right now. Okay, but this works. Good. The brakes work. Okay, the brake works. Nice. Okay. We're finally good. The only thing is I can't look left anymore. Like, you should be able to use the thumbstick to look left. I don't have a thumbstick. So I legit can't see to my left or right to make a turn. In real life, you look like this, but I can't do that now because I don't have a thumbstick. So how do I look to the left? Do I have to like, how would I see to the left if I can make a right? Look, I'm blocking the whole street. I couldn't even tell where I was spatially. Oh, okay, use the mouse. Okay, I'll use the mouse to look around. Got it. All right, use the mouse to look like it's your neck. Got it. Okay, well, that's kind of tricky. This is pretty tricky. All right, I'm gonna have to get used to it. So you do this to look left or right like your actual neck you're turning in the truck. The keyboard here, just in case I need it for idle buttons, but I'll have everything here. Okay. Unban Buckwheel on kick and use the input wizard to set up the wheel. This is so frustrating to watch. The input wizard was crap. We manually did it and it worked. We manually keybound everything and then it worked. Buckwheel, you're banned because you were being a toxic dickhead the other day. And as you know, just because you've gifted a few subs here and there doesn't make you immune to being subject to the rules like everybody else. So I'll unban you, but if you act up again, I'm just gonna reban you again. All right? I'm gonna unban Buckwheel. Okay, there you go. And Roy, how you doing? So, guys, sorry that it was an odd interaction today. This was obviously a hardware setup deal, which we knew it would be. I told you it would be an unboxing and a hardware setup. Oh, let me get my screen back up here. Poor Raphael was on his ass the whole podcast. There we go, right? Okay, so thank you for chilling with me. If you enjoyed that, great. If you didn't, well, it was something to do for the show. So a couple quick reminders. Clutch plus shift, then gas, and let go of the clutch. That's how you shift in a mechanical car. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I want to do automatic, but I want to do it where if I press forward on here, I'm driving forward. If I hit back, I'm in reverse. Like that, and then gas just to move either way. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be the best way to do it, but it wasn't working. I had to go to like simple automatic to get it to work. So we'll mess with it tonight, see if we can get it to work fully. All right, so here's the deal. Today is do or die for blueprints in just a few moments here, okay? We are going to start up with blueprints. And if Blueprints does well today, meaning we make progress, you guys engage and support, and we do well on the stream, then I will keep Blueprints in the schedule occasionally. It will not be a full-time playthrough. It'll be something that we go back to from time to time when we have time to fit it into the schedule for like a day stream randomly, okay? If today this tanks and does poorly, then we're not going to play Blueprints anymore. All right? And it sucks because I like Blueprints and I want to keep it in the rotation. I'd like to see it continue and over time unlock all the mysteries or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Now, it's funny because people are saying only one guy donates for this game. Well, if that's the case, then the one guy who donates for the game, I hope you're here to donate and support the stream. If not, then that's it for Blueprints. I don't know what else to say. I really enjoyed the playthrough, 2 months, over 50 hours, but I gotta play things that people are going to show up for and support, okay? So let's see how Blueprints does today. Tonight is American Truck Simulator. Be there for the first time ever, me driving around and doing jobs with my wheel, my pedal, and, yes, White Claw and alcoholic lemonades tonight. That's gonna be fun, okay? So hopefully you will come back for that tonight to see all that in action for the very first time, all right? Now, if we hit 3 support goals between this stream, tonight's American Truck Sim stream, and tomorrow's Mind's Eye stream, we'll be doing DSP Tries It, the T-Pain Munchies meal tomorrow after Mind's Eye. If not, well, then we're going to have to do it later in the week. But it would be perfect for tomorrow. Scheduling and everything, for it would make a lot of sense. Not saying it has to, but you know, I was hoping that this week, between the first 3 days, we would have hit 3 goals, 6 streams. But right now, so far, we've hit 0 goals this week, which is not good. You know, it's actually way behind what we usually do. It's disappointing. I don't know what to do about it, really. Hopefully, we'll all chill and have a good time and people will support. All right? So let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's hit a goal on the stream. Let's keep Blueprints in the rotation. All right, but only once in a while, not all the time, you know? Let's do it. I'd be shocked if that happens. But if you're here, please support the stream.